gets it to the 11. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards. Completes to Shakir once again. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
We're scoreless after one. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And again, it's Allen. Touchdown, Bills!
Allen's pass.
Gabriel Davis, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The kick is good.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
This is taken around the 12. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Palmer going to go in motion left. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Now Prater to add the PAT. And It's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14, Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Some strong running at the 20. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
And 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Man open left side. It's Williams. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run out the gun here. Williams. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Going to be taken in here by McCoy. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Back to throw. Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Throwing at Stafford. A quick throw, but incomplete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams first down.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
That's a gain of 3.
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Devontae Adams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Now there's Cooks in motion right. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. And the throw's going to be caught. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. Allen going to run with it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
One inside the 35. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Allen now looks to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Allen. Quick hitch, complete. It's Palmer. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone and bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys will be able to run.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
For the field goal, a 36-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
37-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
16 yards. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second down and a yard. They'll run it with Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Rams on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Well, Jesus, second half, they only have a... Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Throw offside complete. That's Smith. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 18-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They give it to Williams, running right. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Rams have taken a 4th quarter lead.
There it is, partner. You see it. 4 fingers. What does that mean?
That signifies the 4th quarters here.
That's right. Who's going to dominate? Usually both teams are holding them up. We own the 4th quarter, but we found out so far. 2 touchdowns here, and now they've taken the lead.
A second one putting them in front. You know what I see on the other sideline, though? It seems like they've tensed up, had that lead. They were playing not to lose it, and they've lost it.
That's a great observation. When you play not to lose, you usually don't win.
Now, though, they'll have the opportunity to respond. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. That's caught by Palmer. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
Here's Allen. That's taken in by Knox.
I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
Allen going to run with it. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down. To throw is Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.